Hi, I'm Joy's grandmother, which she refers to me as Nana Banana, which is very endearing. I love it. She's giving me a makeover today, to my surprise, and I'm really ready for it. It's never too late to enhance your beauty. It's not only on the inside, it's on the outside also.
Yep.
And I'm at that age where I appreciate being able to be beautiful. And that's for any age. The only thing I'm asking today is that everyone be mindful, wear a mask, social distance, and enjoy your life as much as you can. Things are going to get better, I'm sure.
Yay. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Today I have a special guest here with me. This is my grandma.
Hi, everyone.
This is Nana Banana. I call her Nana Banana. But what do you want everybody else to call you?
Banana.
Okay, so you guys can call her Banana. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving Banana a glamorous makeover today. Not that she needs a makeover, because she's already glamorous on her own.
Definitely.
But I'm going to be amplifying her beauty.
I'll trust your judgment.
You want me to just surprise you?
Surprise me. I love surprises.
So I'm starting off with Nana's hair. I wanted to just keep it simple and do something like a wash and go. So you guys are going to see me just styling it with some gel. So the first thing that I did, as you saw, was just wet the hair. And then I went ahead and put some leave-in in it. If you're curious to know what I used the Mael leave-in conditioner, the pomegranate and honey one. And then I'm just using some wet line gel actually on her hair. And yeah, that's all that I did. I did the shingling method. I wanted to, do something that was going to be very like I said, quick and easy, and that wasn't going to manipulate her hair since, she does have shorter hair. So that was just the best, go-to style. She was actually really surprised at how quick I was able to do this. It took me probably all of 15 to 20 minutes to do it. Of course, her hair is shorter, but even still, just going through each individual strand and coating it with gel, she was like, "What? You're finished that fast? That's crazy." So I'll definitely be doing this to her hair more often as long as she wants me to. But of course not, with her going outside. She doesn't go outside anyway, especially with everything that's been going on. But if she is going to go outside, it is very cold here in New Jersey. So I would not recommend doing this, of course, if you're going to be going outside, because the gel is wet. So you want to make sure the hair is completely dry before you leave the house. So now getting into makeup, I wanted to do a little skincare for her first. So I moisturized her face and I put on some eye cream and some primer for her. So for her foundation, I didn't actually use a foundation. I used a concealer. This is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and I'm using the shade Deep Chestnut. I didn't actually have a foundation that I felt would suit her skin tone perfectly, so this concealer worked just as well. And you can definitely do your face with concealer if you've never tried that before. It works just as good. So I did that and I applied that all over the face. I didn't want to give her too much, and that's why I do like this concealer, because it's actually kind of a lightweight. So yeah, that was perfect. So now to highlight her face, I'm actually using the Stellar Beauty concealer. This is in the shade SO2. And I like this because it wasn't too light. It was just like a shade lighter than, the other concealer that I used. So that was good enough to highlight her face. I didn't want to, go overly dramatic with the glam. I just wanted it to be a nice base. So moving on to her eyes. So I used the Fenty Beauty concealer just as like an eye primer, and I blended that all in. And after that, I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place The Chocolates mini palette on her eyes. She said that she wanted me to do something neutral, so I felt like this was the perfect palette. She liked the browns in here. She liked like that kind of rusty orange kind of a brown. So I did that one in her crease, and then I took that lighter shade and I put that in the front of the lid. You know, nothing crazy, nothing like too dramatic. I wanted to keep it nice and simple. And then I took one of the super deeper dark browns and just kind of aligned her lash line with that, as I would have done with like an eyeliner. After that, I'm just going to set her face with some powder. So I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder in the shade Honey. And I love this powder. This is absolutely one of my favorite powders, like by far. So I let that sit on her face for literally just a second, and then I brushed it off. And I love this powder too because it keeps everything in place all day, especially if you have a primer underneath your makeup. So now for her mascara, I'm doing a eyelash primer, and I felt like this was necessary for her because she doesn't ever wear mascara, and you know, I just want to protect the strength of her lashes. So I did that. And then I put the mascara on. I will link like the exact products that I'm using down below, but that one was from Pure Cosmetics. And now moving on to her brows, I'm just cleaning the brows a bit. I wanted to, you know, just get rid of any straggly hairs that might have been hanging around. And I'm just going to fill in her brows with brow powder. I didn't have anything that was like the exact color, you know, of like gray. So I didn't want it to be too dark, but I didn't want it to be too light either. I wanted it to actually show up on her face. So I used the brown and then I just brushed it out as much as possible. Now I'm taking the Black Radiance palette and sculpting her face just a tad. I didn't, you know, want to contour heavily, but I just wanted to bronze in certain areas of her face. And I really think she liked this. I liked doing the whole like kind of nose bronzing for her because she's never done anything like that before. And it was super cool to see her reaction to like how her nose looked slightly different. I don't know, I just always like nose contouring. I think people just don't really realize how subtle of a change it can make. So now I'm just taking some more bronzer, like the shimmery bronzer, and giving her a subtle glow with that, and then moving on to lips. So for her lipstick, I just wanted to do like a nudie color. So I did something that was like slightly pink, and yeah, that was it. I love doing this makeover with my grandma because number one, we're all stuck in the house predominantly most of the time. And it's just nice to do something to get you out of your typical routine that you're doing every single day. So this was a really nice pick-me-up for her. We made a whole day out of it in the house, watched movies, ordered some food, and it was great. And I absolutely love how happy she felt about the look at the end.
I can't believe that.
Melted into your face.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. That's gorgeous. This is beautiful. I'm loving it. I have to do this more often.
You look fabulous.
I feel fabulous. Wow. This is amazing. Thank you, Nene.
You're welcome.
See, ladies, this is what you can look like at the age of 80 and above. Loving it. Thank you so much for watching it. Please subscribe to Joy's channel. I'm loving what she did. I feel like $1 million. Thank you so much for watching. Have a happy holiday and a prosperous new year. Bye-bye.
Yay!
Was that good?